What makes something gossip?
In my opinion, I think the intention definitely, and then a lot of people I've noticed they start getting more riled up, like more intense emotion when they're telling a story when it comes to gossip. And I think it depends on if it's rumors, hearsay, etc. Some people that I know they'll say that it's not gossip if it's true,
You say it's not
but
gossip as well.
if it's true, if it's a true story, it's not gossip. But I think it
Mm,
depends on like is the goal for you to understand and feel regulated, or is the goal to share the information about somebody in a negative way to hurt them or to make them look a certain way as far as character.
gotcha. Let me see. In the chat, Sunday wrote, "The process is my job." Lux wrote, "So true. The intention." Sunday wrote, "Gossip equals attention. When you are rooted in truth, attention is not needed." And Lux wrote, "Yeah, if it's true, it's not gossip." Okay. So you're. I make sure I understand you correct. You said the intention matters.
I think it does.
Okay.
Like asking yourself what's the purpose of me sharing this? You know what I mean? Like,
Hmm.
is it for me to understand the situation and actually regulate my emotions and etc., or am I just sharing sharing information about somebody? I would say you can always tell when a person is leading the story with gossip because it has no meaning for real.
Hmm.
If you think about anybody that's a big gossiper, they're just sharing a lot of stuff. Oh, you remember this, blah 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 blah. And there's no quality. It's just like reading a newspaper, you know. Versus when you are processing, it's like kind of self-reflective as well to hold yourself accountable. In my opinion,
Okay. Okay, and also I forgot to give the disclosure. This is not a therapy session, y'all. This is a discussion. This is the yeah. This is not a therapy discussion. Therapy session. All right. So, um, can you be angry and still be processing, or do you have to be like already chill before you like consider processing?
I think it could have processing can happen in any emotion if you're willing to go through it and actually feel it. Simply saying that you are angry is a part of emotional processing anyway. A big part, just naming the emotion and then going forward with that, like because I needed this and this person wasn't able to give me proper communication or consistency, or they didn't answer my call, so I'm angry because of this. You know, in my opinion, it's centered around you.
Mm, mm. Um, in the chat, Sunday wrote, "I'm so focused on my dreams that no one else matters. Gossip is for those who are unfocused. Anger is part of the process. How long you hold on to it determines your maturity level." And then Lux agreed, yup, because why? Okay. Um, so you know, because does gossip, I guess, give you a dopamine feeling?
I think so. I'm also a minister, and I think some of that is just a spiritual component where they need deliverance, and it could just be to keep things off of themselves. Notice with emotional processing, if you do it right and the other person on the other side is actually helping you process and not talk about a person, you usually understand yourself a little more, as well as being able to hold yourself accountable, take responsibility for where you lack boundaries or something like that. And there's growth that happens with regular gossip. In my opinion, it's like to avoid that. The whole process of that. It's more of let me talk about somebody else. Let me put the spotlight over here, here, there. It could be ego. It could be. It reminds me of like Wendy Williams, her movie. You know what I mean? Like when she started, she was just like, "Oh, let me tell you this," but her life was a mess. So it's like I don't know necessarily if it's dopamine or if it's just to put the light on somebody else because you're not doing well. You know what I
Gotcha.
mean?
So how do you help someone process? Somebody call you up right now, right, and they tell you some juicy information. How do you keep them with processing versus gossiping?
You keep the focus on them. So this if a person is bombarding you with, and you know what, he did this and he did that, and this is it, and let me tell you, blah, blah, blah. And then my question is going to be like, okay, well, how did you feel when it was done? Right. And then,
Mhm.
two, if you felt that way, what made you keep doing X or whatever? Or how does this relate to you? Just bring it back to you. And then, not letting it leave that. For people who are heavier gossipers just about everything
Mhm.
unrelated to them, I usually just grow quiet and I say, "Oh, okay," and I will refocus it. That's for like non clientele. I will say very minimum because it doesn't have anything to do with me.
No, I
And I
feel
don't
you.
care to talk about other people, and I believe in reaping and sowing. So mostly it depends on how much you feed it. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? If you continue to feed that, it's gonna continue to grow.
Yeah, that's why when people call me to gossip, I ask them for money. Cause that is the quickest way to get somebody off the phone. Ask somebody for some money and they will leave you alone. So that's one way I cope with it. But we got some stuff in the chat. People are saying, "Oh, they sending you some gifts, yo. They don't never send me no gifts. I'm hating right now."
Thank
Um,
y'all.
Sunday says awareness is key. It's choice to not get distracted with your purpose. Luxford, I remember I tried to gossip with this guy and he told me to mind my business. Good lesson.
It is.
Hey, yo. Oh man, that is hilarious. That is hilarious. Mind your business, yo.
It is. And with my close friends, I will literally say, like, what does that have to do with you? Like, what does that have to do? That ain't got nothing to do with you. That's what I'll say. And they'll be like, you right. Let me mind my business. Even when it comes to like exes or family members that are estranged, it's like ain't got nothing to do with you. So
Yeah.
focusing on what's in your control.
I be gossiping with Chat GPT. That's who I gossip with, y'all. If you want somebody to gossip with you, do it with AI. AI will not turn down gossip. AI will gossip right back with you for $20 a month.
I
Sunday
think
bro. Go ahead.
I want to say this like back when I was younger, I think we all had an experience where we participated in gossiping. But I think what woke me up from that was when some stuff got back to me and it was done back. That's where I was talking about the reaping and sowing.
Hmm.
That I was like, ugh, this don't feel good.